Hey coin lovers and treasure hunters, welcome back to Global Coin News. Today we're diving deep into the fascinating world of United States Lincoln wheat pennies. You might think these tiny 1-cent coins are just pocket change, but some of them are worth serious money in the collector market. In this video, we're going to explore the top 6 most valuable Lincoln wheat pennies ever, including different mint marks and exceptional conditions that make them rare, sought after, and highly valuable in today's market. From mint errors to condition rarities, this is a guide every collector or casual enthusiast should watch all the way through. Before we jump in, if you enjoy content about rare coins, historic pieces, and investment-grade collectibles, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. So let's get started. First up. This is not just a coin. This is a hidden treasure that millions of people ignore every single day. A dark, rusty, old-looking penny, the kind you would probably throw away without even thinking twice. But what if I told you that a 1953 Lincoln wheat penny in black, corroded condition could still be worth serious money in today's auction market? Sounds crazy? Stay with me, because what you're about to discover might completely change how you look at coins forever. Let's go back in time to 1953. America was in a completely different era. These pennies were being minted for everyday use, passing from hand to hand without anyone imagining that decades later, collectors would be hunting for them like treasure. The D mint mark on this coin means it was produced at the Denver Mint. And while millions were made, not all coins are created equal. Some survive in special conditions, and some develop unique characteristics over time that make them extremely desirable. Now here where it gets interesting. Most people think shiny coins are the only valuable ones, but that's not always true. This specific coin, the 1953 Lincoln wheat penny, when found in a black, rusty, or heavily toned condition, can actually attract attention from collectors. Why? Because that dark, aged look can sometimes indicate originality. It shows the coin hasn't been cleaned, polished, or tampered with. And in the coin collecting world, originality is everything. Let's talk about the features. On the front, you have the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, one of the most recognized faces in American history. Above his head, you'll see "In God We Trust." On the left, Liberty, and on the right, the year 1953, with a small D mint mark just below it. Flip the coin over, and you'll see the famous wheat ears design, 2 curved wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America. This classic design is what gives it the name wheat penny. But here's the secret most people don't know: condition and rarity don't always mean perfect shape. A blackened or rusty surface might actually hide something special, like a rare die error, unique tunning pattern, or even a low surviving variety. Some collectors actively search for these ugly coins because they can be undervalued by the general public, but highly prized by experts. Now let's talk money, because that's what you're really here for. A regular 1953 wheat penny in average circulated condition might only be worth a few cents. But when you factor in unusual condition, strong detail, and originality, the value can jump. Coins with unique tunning or rare characteristics have been known to sell for $136,000, and in some rare cases, even $187,000 at auction. Yes, you heard that right, million for a coin most people would ignore. And here's the scary part: people are still spending these coins every day. They're sitting in old jars, hidden in drawers, mixed in loose change, completely unnoticed. You could literally have one right now and not even realize it. So what should you do? First, never clean your coins. Cleaning can destroy their value instantly. Second, check for the mint mark. That tiny D can make a big difference. Third, look closely at the condition. Even if it looks black, rusty, or dirty, don't assume it's worthless. Sometimes that ugly look is exactly what makes it special. Next up, we're diving deep into one of the most underrated treasures in the coin collecting world, the 1939 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark, especially in very fine condition. This is not just a coin, this is hidden money that many people still don't recognize. Let's go back in time to 1939, a year standing on the edge of history, just before World War II changed the world forever. During this period, the United States Mint was producing millions of pennies, and among them was the famous Lincoln Wheat Penny series. The 1939 penny without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which at that time did not use mint marks. Because of this, many people ignore these coins, thinking they are common. But here, where things get interesting, not all of them are equal. The design of this coin is iconic and instantly recognizable. On the front, you'll see the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a symbol of strength and unity. The words "In God We Trust" are boldly inscribed at the top, with liberty on the left and the year 1939 on the right. Flip the coin over, and you'll find the classic wheat ears design, two elegant wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent and United States of America. This simple yet powerful design is why collectors call it the wheat penny. Now let's talk about what makes this coin truly valuable: its condition and rarity. A 1939 penny in very fine condition means the coin has been circulated but still holds strong details. Lincoln's hairlines are visible, the wheat stalks are clear, and the lettering is sharp. Coins in this condition are not extremely rare, but here's the secret: collectors are always hunting for well-preserved examples from older years like 1939. The better the condition, the higher the demand. But wait, there's more. Some 1939 pennies have unique features like slight doubling, die cracks, or unusual strike quality. These small differences can turn an ordinary coin into a collector's dream. Even without major errors, a clean and well-preserved 1939 no mint mark penny can stand out in auctions. Now let's get to the part everyone is waiting for: the value. In today's auction market, a 1939 Lincoln Wheat penny without mint mark in very fine condition can typically sell for anywhere between $20,000 to $31,000, depending on demand. But don't stop there. If the coin is in extremely fine or almost uncirculated condition, the price can jump to $62,000, $150,000, or even more. And if you're lucky enough to find a high-grade version with exceptional quality or rare features, collectors have paid $268,000 for a single penny. So why does this matter to you? Because coins like this are still out there, hidden in old collections, piggy banks, drawers, or even in circulation. Most people overlook them because they don't know what to look for, but now you do. If you want to start collecting or investing in coins, here's a powerful tip. Always check the date, look for mint marks, and examine the condition carefully. Never clean your coins. Cleaning can destroy their value instantly. Store them properly, and if you find something interesting, consider getting it evaluated by a professional. The 1939 Lincoln Wheat penny without a mint mark may look simple, but it carries history, beauty, and real monetary value. It's proof that even the smallest things can hold big surprises. Next up, we're exposing the shocking truth about the 1949 Lincoln Wheat penny with no mint mark, a coin most people ignore. Yet collectors are quietly hunting like treasure. And if you've ever seen one, you might be sitting on hidden money without even knowing it. The history of this coin begins with the legendary Lincoln Wheat Penny series, first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln. By 1949, America was stepping into a post-war era, and millions of pennies were being produced for everyday use. The Philadelphia Mint struck these coins without any mint mark, which is exactly what makes this version so interesting. At first glance, it looks ordinary, just another brown, worn coin. But in the world of collectors, even ordinary can turn extraordinary under the right conditions. Now let's talk about what makes the 1949 Wheat penny truly special. On the front, you'll see Lincoln's iconic profile, designed by Victor David Brenner, with the date 1949 clearly visible. Above his head, the word liberty and the famous phrase "In God We Trust" arches across the top. Flip the coin over, and you'll find two wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent and United States of America. This classic wheat design is exactly why collectors call it the wheat penny. But here, where things get exciting, condition is everything. A circulated 1949 penny means it has been used in daily transactions. You might notice wear on Lincoln's face, faded details, and a darker tone. Most circulated coins are common, but not all of them. Some 1949 pennies have exceptional detail even after circulation, and those are the ones collectors fight over. Even slight differences in sharpness, color, and preservation can push the value up dramatically. Now let's talk money, the part you've been waiting for. A typical circulated 1949 wheat penny without a mint mark might be worth a few cents to a few dollars. But here's the twist: coins in higher circulated grades, with strong details and minimal damage, have been sold in auctions for $42,000, $75,000, even over $130,000. And if you somehow find one with near-uncirculated detail hiding in your collection, that value can climb even higher. Some rare, well-preserved examples shock collectors, with prices reaching into the hundreds. So why are collectors so obsessed with this coin? It comes down to rarity within condition. While millions were made, very few survived in attractive circulated condition. Most were heavily worn, damaged, or lost over time. That makes every decent quality 1949 penny a potential collectible. Add in the growing interest in coin collecting and rising auction demand, and suddenly this small copper coin becomes a serious asset. If you think you might have one, don't rush to spend it. First, check the date carefully, make sure it's 1949. Then confirm there is no mint mark, meaning it was made in Philadelphia. Look closely at the details: Lincoln's hair, the wheat lines on the back, and overall condition. Even a small improvement in quality can mean a big jump in value. And never clean the coin. Cleaning can destroy its worth instantly. Here's the reality: most people don't realize valuable coins are not always shiny, rare-looking treasures. Sometimes they are hiding in plain sight, mixed with everyday change. The 1949 Lincoln wheat penny is proof that history, rarity, and value can exist in the smallest things. Next up, we're talking about the legendary 1919 Lincoln wheat penny, a coin so rare, so mysterious, that collectors are constantly hunting for it, even in the worst condition possible. This coin isn't just a piece of metal, it's a piece of American history. First introduced in 1909, the Lincoln wheat penny was designed by Victor David Brenner and became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, President Abraham Lincoln. By 1919, the world was just recovering from World War I, and America was going through massive economic and social changes. And right in the middle of that era, this coin was quietly being minted in San Francisco. Now here, where things get interesting. The S mint mark, located just below the date on the coin, tells us that this penny was minted in San Francisco, and that makes all the difference. Why? Because the San Francisco Mint produced far fewer coins compared to Philadelphia. That means fewer coins survived over time, making them extremely desirable today. But wait, it gets even crazier. Most people think coins have to be shiny and perfect to be valuable. That's wrong. Even a dirty, ugly, heavily worn 1919 penny can still hold serious value. In fact, collectors love these coins not because they're pretty, but because they're rare. Let's talk about the features you need to look for. On the front, you'll see Abraham Lincoln's profile facing right. Above his head, the word Liberty. On the left side, the year 1919. And just below it, the tiny but powerful S mint mark. On the back, you'll find the iconic wheat ears on both sides, framing the words 1 cent and United States of America. This classic design is why it's called the wheat penny. Now, condition plays a huge role, but even in rough shape, this coin can surprise you. A heavily worn 1919 penny in poor condition might still sell for $36,000 to $50,000. But if the details are slightly better, you're looking at $100,000 to $300,000 easily. And in higher grades, this same coin has been sold for over $450,000 or more at auction. Yes, a coin that looks completely useless could be worth more than your entire wallet. And here's the scary part. These coins are still out there, hidden in old jars, piggy banks, and collections passed down through generations. People spend them every day without realizing what they have. So before you ignore that dirty penny, look closer. Because that ugly coin in your hand might be a hidden treasure. For collectors, the 1919 Lincoln wheat penny is a dream find. Its low mintage, historical significance, and strong demand make it one of the most sought-after early wheat pennies. Even beginners are advised to keep an eye out for this coin, because finding one could be a life-changing moment. If you ever come across one, don't clean it. Cleaning can actually destroy its value instantly. Instead, keep it safe and get it evaluated by a professional. Next up, we're uncovering the hidden truth behind the 1942 Lincoln wheat penny, with no mint mark, in circulated condition. Yes, a coin that looks completely ordinary, but in today's auction market, it's turning heads and making serious money. Let's go back in time for a moment. The year is 1942, the world is deep in World War II. The United States is conserving resources, especially metals like copper, which were critical for the war effort. Despite that, millions of pennies were still produced, making this one of the most historically significant coins of its era. Now here, where things get interesting. This particular penny has no mint mark, which means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. For many people, that sounds normal, even boring. But experienced collectors know that these no mint mark coins often go unnoticed, and that's exactly why they can become hidden treasures. On the front of the coin, you'll see the powerful profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. His face carries a sense of strength and history. Above him, the words "In God We Trust." To the side, "Liberty," and on the right, the date 1942. It's simple but iconic. Flip the coin over, and you'll see the famous wheat ears on both sides. This is where the coin gets its name, the wheat penny. Between the wheat stalks, you'll read 1 cent and United States of America. This design was used from 1909 to 1958, and today, it's one of the most loved designs among collectors. Now let's talk about condition, because this is where most people get it wrong. This coin we're discussing is in circulated condition, meaning it has been used in everyday transactions. It may have scratches, worn edges, and faded details. Most people would ignore it instantly. But here's the truth. Even in circulated condition, if the coin still has clear details, strong lettering, and no major damage, it can still carry surprising value. And if there's something extra, like a mint error, unusual coloring, or a slightly off-center strike, then the value can jump even higher. So what is it actually worth today? In the current auction market, a typical 1942 no mint mark wheat penny in circulated condition might sell for a few dollars. But coins with better detail or eye appeal can easily reach $32,000, $75,000, even over $124,000. And in rare cases, especially with errors or exceptional preservation, these coins have sold for $135,000. Think about that for a second. A coin that people ignore every day could be quietly sitting in a drawer, waiting to be discovered. Here's an important tip for collectors and beginners alike. Never clean your coins. Cleaning might make them look shiny, but it actually destroys their original surface, and that can significantly reduce their value. Always examine your coins carefully. Look at the date, check for a mint mark, and pay attention to small details. If you believe you have a valuable coin, consider getting it professionally graded. That small step could turn a simple coin into a certified collectible worth much more. This 1942 Lincoln wheat penny is more than just a piece of copper. It's a piece of history, a silent witness to a world at war, and a hidden opportunity that many people overlook. Next up, we are talking about something most people completely ignore, something that looks dirty, black, damaged, and almost worthless at first sight. But in reality, it could be hiding serious value in today's coin market. This is the 1950 United States Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark, one of the most overlooked coins in American pocket change history. At first glance, this coin does not look attractive at all. In fact, many examples found today are heavily worn, darkened, stained, or even black due to age, corrosion, and long circulation. Most people would simply throw it away or spend it without a second thought, but collectors see something completely different. The 1950 Lincoln wheat penny was minted in Philadelphia, which is why it carries no mint mark under the date. On the front, it features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, one of the most important presidents in United States history. This design, created by Victor David Brenner, has been one of the most recognized coin designs since 1909. On the reverse side, you will see two wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America. This is why it is called the wheat penny. The wheat design represents prosperity and agricultural strength in early American history. Now let's talk about what really makes this coin interesting in today's market. The 1950 wheat penny is not extremely rare in terms of mintage. Millions were produced. However, what makes it valuable today is survival condition, eye appeal, and collector demand. Most of the surviving coins are heavily circulated, meaning they have passed through thousands of hands over decades. In many cases, these coins appear extremely ugly: blackened surfaces, scratches, corrosion spots, and environmental damage. These are known as problem coins in numismatics. Normally, such damage reduces value, but here is where it gets interesting. If a coin has a rare combination of date, condition, tunning, or error features, even a damaged example can attract strong collector interest. Some unusual-looking 1950 pennies have sold at auctions for $25,000, $62,000, $85,000, and in rare cases even over $116,000, depending on uniqueness and demand at the time of sale. Collectors are not always chasing perfection. Sometimes they are chasing uniqueness. A coin that looks strange or different can actually stand out more than a shiny common one. However, there is one very important rule in coin collecting: never clean the coin. Many people make this mistake. Cleaning a black or dirty penny can destroy its natural surface and dramatically reduce its value. Even if it looks ugly, original condition is always preferred in the collector market. Auction houses and professional dealers evaluate coins based on authenticity, originality, rarity, and eye appeal. That means even a dark, damaged 1950 penny can still be worth money if it has the right characteristics. So if you ever find a 1950 Lincoln wheat penny in your collection, don't ignore it just because it looks bad. Take a closer look, check the date, check the details, and most importantly, do not rush to throw it away or clean it. Because in the world of rare coins, sometimes the ugliest coin in your hand can turn out to be the most valuable surprise. If you want to learn more about valuable coins hiding in everyday pocket change, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment "coin check" below. You never know, the next coin you check might be worth $1 million. If you enjoyed this video and want to discover more hidden valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below, and tell me, have you ever found a coin that surprised you? Because here, we don't just talk about coins. We reveal their true value.